everybody, my name is Haura. I'm from 10th grade of Industrial Chemistry. I will tell you about the story of Rawa planet. Once upon a time, in a village located on Mount Merbabu and Lomaya, there lived a husband and wife named Ki Hajar and Nyai Selakanta. They were known to be kind and helpful. Unfortunately, during 10 years of marriage, they had not been blessed with a children. One day, Nyai was sitting passively at the dinner table. Soon after that, Hajar came and sat next to her. My wife, why are you gloomy? I'm thinking of what to do when you are working less. It feels lonely. If we were having a children, I wouldn't be this lonely. Never mind, Linda. Maybe it's not the time for us to having a children yet. But we must keep crying and cry to him. Yes, Anda, they said, shedding tears. If Dinda wanted to have a children, let me go to the Telomaya mountain, said Kiajar. There was feeling of joy and relief in Neslakanta's heart. But she had to allow with her husband to get there. With a heavy heart, Nyai said, "Thank you, Kanda." In the next day, Ki Hajar went to the slope of Mount Lumayo. Finally, shortly thereafter, Nyai became pregnant and gave birth. But he was surprised because his son was a dragon. Even though he is a dragon, he could speak like a human does. She named him Baru Grinting. The name is taken from the name of her husband's spear. Baru Grinting into a teeny girl. One day, he asked his mother about his father's existence. Nyai was surprised because her son questioned. But she thought that it is time for Baru Grinting to find out about his father's whereabouts. Finally, Nyai told him that Ki Hajar was meditating on the Lomaya mountain. And then Baru Grinting immediately went to the slope of Mount Lomaya. When he got there, he sees a man meditating, and he was sure he was his father. Baru Grinting immediately bowed and then told him who he was. Ki Hajar couldn't believe that his son is in a dragon form. Baru Grinting shows his father's legacy to prove. I believe that the harem belongs to me, but the evidence is not enough for me. You have to circle to my mountain, said Ki Hajar. Baru Grinting immediately managed to circle Lumayo mountain. Finally, Ki Hajar believed that he was his son. He ordered Baru Grinting to meditating on Tugur Hill so that his body would return to a human. Meanwhile, there is a village called Patok. One day, the villagers of Patok will have an earth arms party. But they hunting all day. They didn't find a single animal. When they returned to the village. They saw Baru Clinton meditating. They immediately cooked and cut the meat. When they were partying, a boy, a boy whose body was covered with wounds came in. That boy is incarnation of Baru Clinton. Baru Clinton was wanted to join in and asked for some food, but no one wanted. They even cursed and kicked him out, and then he left with a growled stomach. In the middle of the trip, he met an old lady named Nyai Latu. Nyai Latu invited Baru Clinton to her house and she served a delicious food. Baru Clinton asked Nyai Latu to prepare a wooden mortar. Baru Clinton returned to the party with a stick. When he arrived in the closet, he stuck the stick into the ground. He challenged the villagers of Batok. Oh, all of you, if you agree, pull out this stick. The residents were very upset. They tried to pull out the stick, but none of them were successful. Ah, you're lousy. You can't just pull out this stick? With his supernatural powers, Pedro Clinton immediately pulled out the stick. A few moments later, the water fountain came out with a step mark heavily. The residents immediately ran to save themselves, but their efforts were vain. And finally, the village turned into Rawa. While Baru Clinton soon met Nyai Latung. In the end, Baru Clinton returned being a dragon to protect Rawa. And finally, that's all my story of Rawa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.